Okay, so we're gonna do what is known as the C section, and for Elise, it's that final that whole thing. It's gonna start on the bottom of page 78. It is the end of the 4th line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th measure in. Right hand, you've just finished doing the final. You're gonna have an A. Now your first chord is gonna be E, G, B flat, and C sharp. And it's 1, 2, 4, 5 is the fingers. So it's, okay, E, G, B flat, C sharp. Then you're gonna go to F, A, and D. Okay, so again, you're ending. And that's the fingering. It's 1, 2, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 5. Now moving on, you're gonna do 2 on C sharp, 4 on E. And then let your fingers fall D and F with 3 and 5. Keep the 3 and 5 on D, F, and you're adding a G sharp now. So it's gonna be, and then again, same chord. Then you're just kind of sliding out to A, C, and E. It's 1, 2, 4 is the fingers. Scoot down a tad to F and D. 1 and 5 is the fingers. Cross. So you have 2 now. You've crossed your 2 over the thumb on F. So you came from here. You're crossing the 2 to E and the pinky on C. Kind of untucking and doing D and B. And then C, F sharp, and A with 1, 2, 4. So C, F sharp, A. Okay, that's halfway through the 5th line of page 78. So let's go back and review. Time. The important thing is make sure to get this little pivot because it allows you for smooth playing, which you definitely want, especially because there's a big slur there, but also because it's for Elise. You want it to be smooth. There is a slight staccato on that D. So it's like smooth, smooth, kind of bounce that D and land. Okay, moving on from there, we're halfway through line 5. You're just switching fingering slightly. So you were here on 1, 2, 4. You're gonna just do C and A now with 1 and 5. Then you're gonna play it again with 1 and 4. Same chord. You're just switching fingering to get ready for the next part, which is here. A little bit of a stretch. It's 2 and 5. 2 on E, 5 on C. So you came from here. You're here with 1 and 5, C and A. Here, 1 and 4 with C and A, lifting up to do 2 and 5 on E and C, and let your little bit of a stretch, D to B, C to A. Okay, that was a lot. Let me play it from where we started to get, so you can hear the whole melody. gonna start again, but with having slightly different notes. Like it kind of starts over, but then it adds a little bit of a variation. So I want to make sure we get this part first. Again, starting from the middle of line 4. Going a little slower, just to make sure you got it all. Fingerings. Okay, moving on, it's gonna start roughly the same chord. It's that E, G, B flat, and C sharp, 1, 2, 4, 5. So F, A, D with 1, 2, 5. C sharp, E with 2 and 4. D, F with 3 and 5. Switching is the same thing, but with 2 and 4 now. Switching again, and now it's on 1 and 3. And switching back to 2 and 4. So you're doing this interval of D, F 4 times. It's first got 3 and 5, then 2 and 4, then 1 and 3, and then 2 and 4. Okay, so starting from the last measure of line 5, page 78, going to the top of 79, partway through line 1. Okay, moving on, you're gonna do G and E flat with 1 and 4. Scooting down to to F and D with thumb and 5. Crossing over, you've got E flat and C with 2 and 5, and you've got D, F, B flat with 1, 2, 4. Okay, so let's review that. That's stopping halfway through line 5, halfway through the top line. We need to number these measures. Okay, last measure of page 78. So we've got 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, now you're gonna come down to D, F, A with 1, 3, 5. Squeeze a 4. Okay, you keep the D and the F from before. You're just changing the 5 on A to a 4 on G sharp. Okay, and then you're gonna do that again. Same chord. C, E, A with 1, 2, 5. D, E, B with 1, 2, 5. And then that's the end of that section. It's gonna go up to that, which we'll do in a separate video. So again, if you're going back to where we started this video, middle of line 4, page 78. No, I did the wrong fingers. Okay, slow. No. Okay, and then a little bit more up to speed. Okay, so that is right hand. Left hand, note-wise, is easy, but you have to get used to this whole, this thing of 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1 on the same note. So it's all staccato all the way through. You're gonna start on A. This is again back to where we started the right hand, halfway through line 4, page 78. So it is 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. That's the first measure. Again, another measure of that. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay, second measure. This is now the third measure. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Fourth measure. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Fifth measure. 1, 3, 2, 1. So it's doing it 5 times from here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. If you're counting how many times are you actually doing the 3, 2, 1, then it would be 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, if you're counting measures, it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, with right hand, it's going to sound like this. 1. No, wait, hold on. Wait. 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. So again. A little faster. Okay, so I need to, on my pencil. Staccato in right hand. Again. Okay. Now, after the 5 measures of all those A's, you're gonna go to D and A now. Now here you don't have to do any funky fingering. It's just 5 on D, 1 on A, and you're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Then you're gonna change to 4 on D sharp and 1 on A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 2 measures of that. Then here's where it kind of changes a little more. You've got E and A with 3 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, 6, you're going to change to E and G sharp. Okay, so the whole pattern is this. So this is the first measure of this section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and again without me talking. that little phrase there and you're doing the 1 and 3 on C and A, you're going to have A octaves now. And then it's going to continue 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. And it's going to start that little pattern again. Okay, so left hand, after you've done this, you're going to do A octaves, and then 2 on A, 1 on A, 3, 2, 1, another measure of it, another measure, another measure. So it's 4 measures of A's, but just remember the first measure this time is starting with the octave. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's going to move to B flat. It's a little bit harder to do the 3, 2, 1 up here because the key is so skinny compared to here. But you can do it. It's 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Again, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Again, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. So it's 3 measures of that. And then you're going to do now B natural. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. End on C with a 3. Climb up here to 4 and 2. 4 on E, 2 on G sharp. And then that's the end of the section. So the whole left hand, without me talking, all the way through of this section is going to be this. And you can hear Beethoven is really building that tension there. This is the most tense part of the piece before this big climactic part of, you know, all of that. So anyway, okay, slowly together. Wrong fingering. Sorry, it's thumb and 5. Okay, that wasn't exactly perfect. Yeah, clearly I need to practice this slow. More up to speed it will be.